back and the audio isn't stuttering. Doesn't sound like it. Let me get the mic a little bit further away from my mouth. Guys, if the audio is stuttering on your end, please let me know in the chat, because it's a little bit buggy on my end. But I don't know. I'd appreciate your feedback just from a non-streamer's point of view. Maybe it's just a little bit of the lag. There we go. I think it's gotten a little better. I think I've got it back now. Alright, stream delay has been caught up. That's good. I'm not in a terrible position, per se. I wonder, should I try to go? I think I can only really go to 40. I can't imagine they'd make it much further than that. The AI, I mean. It's kind of stupid the drivatars aren't in these endurance races. I mean, I know it's a ridiculously long race and all that, but if one of your main selling features of this game is, oh, we got drivatars, it's not those stupid AI cars, and you still got AI cars, you go, what? Like, was it that difficult to program some of the faster times around here? I know 23 is a lot to ask for. I wouldn't necessarily say that you'd have 23 to pick from, but like, I don't know. The AI cars still being here is kind of lame in my opinion. Doesn't really feel like they tried to improve that aspect, at least in endurance races. They got them everywhere else, I feel like. And they seem to work okay there for the most part. I know there's like a track or two or a variation or two. Like, I think it's Silverstone, the lengthy one, or the GP circuit, where there's at least 2 or 3 drivatars that will always crash into one of the last tire barriers on the track, and they will not dislodge themselves. It's fucking hysterical. It's like they just keep banging into the tire wall like, it must break eventually, right? You go, you dumbasses. It's a little sad. Alright, 14 minutes in. Things are going relatively well so far, stream-wise and race-wise. I could have been in a lot more trouble before this. Still got 40% fuel. Tires are getting nice and heated up. I still want to think that I don't want to push myself all that hard too far right now. I think getting down to the bottom off the top of the corner, no matter what, is probably the best way of running this track. It's just I've had such a hard time with this track. I'm learning out how to run it as fast and as great as I can. I know it's just a simple little oval and everybody's like, NASCAR, turn left, it's so easy. Fucking rednecks are so stupid. Meanwhile, it's actually a lot harder than you think, and it's probably at least 20,000 more harder. 20,000 times more harder. Wow, good job, Brian. 20,000 times harder than this is. But it is fun. I'll give it that. Even though this might not be the hardest thing in the world to do, at least from a video game perspective, it still is pretty damn fun. The AI is whipping me quite a little bit at the moment. The online can be pretty fun. Granted, the game chat is broken, but that's kind of been a constant since Forza 5. That's really rather sad, especially when your company, like, not too far away is Microsoft, that could very well help out with that. And it's 2 games in a row now. Like, what the fuck? Come on, Turton. Are you gonna get that fixed at all? I know you got a lot of other shit going on that's really going good, but that's a pretty basic mechanic that every game, not just every racing game, but every single game that has online multiplayer should have down. And yet this series, the last 2 games, this one included, has quite simply broken game chat. And if ever you want to race with somebody, you kind of have to invite them into a party if you have a microphone. Because if you try to communicate with them in the game chat, half the time you're not going to hear what the hell they're saying, because it just doesn't work. I don't know the rules and mechanics behind it. I'm not going to pretend I do. I'm just saying it needs to be fixed. I know that's really not very helpful at all, but it just needs to be helped out, man. That's just so sad that that's not fixed yet. It's been too long. If they can get the party chat working, they need to get game chat working. Period. That's all there is to it. My right front is red. Delightful. I'm driving shit. Even more delightful. These guys haven't pit yet. Oh boy. This might be trickier than I originally anticipated. Dun dun dun. I'm not driving too far off my fastest time, according to the game, for this race. But that might not be fast enough. Then again, the stupid AI, in terms of getting back on the track and all that, might just work out in my favor to counteract the bullshit that's happening in front of my eyes, where they're just pulling away and pulling ridiculous speeds in the corner. Hello, bullshit! Oh my, they're all just slowing up. What is it? What is this? What the fuck is this? Help! Uh-oh. Oh my, help me. Wow, the 3 and 4 right there. All the bullshit just happened. What even? Look at that, just merge right back on the track. Never mind the leaders or anything. Obviously you guys are way more important than we are. Woof. This race just got a whole lot more interesting, didn't it? Right at the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful corner right there. We're catching up to the leader. He's probably got damage because I'm catching him so much on the straightaway. Wow, okay. No, that kind of was the 19's fault, but the 1 should have been better at least avoiding him because he kind of threw himself into the back of the freaking 19. Oh, that was too good. Oh, good shit. Pro AI. This is the second hardest difficulty it could be. If it was on unbeatable, I would be screwed. Oh, that's a takedown. Whereas an actual human, like myself, can usually dodge people like that. The AI at least. Sometimes people on the multiplayer can be too much of an asshole and take me out. And that sucks, obviously. Let's see if we can stretch this to lap 40 real quick here. Alright. We get to pit road here. Should only be able to pit on lap 80, 120, 160, and then take it home from there. Assuming nothing bullshit happens, or at least I don't get caught up in said bullshit. Time to pit. And there we go. And I'm getting a nice little swerve. I like it, except no I don't. It's bad. It's a swerve of death. That's how far back second place is, huh? Okay. That works for me. Now, if you guys want an example of how to re-enter the track, stay on the apron, see that traffic isn't behind us, so we get up the track. See cars coming behind me that are obviously much faster, go on the low side, let them all go by. Get up to speed. And by turn 3 we're fine, so we just go at race speed. And it's as simple as that. All you gotta do, I swear, is not rocket science. Some people it probably is, because they don't know what the hell they're doing. Thankfully I got enough experience. I would say for now, might be the best idea to just run my ass off for, I don't know, the next 8 laps, see how far I can get up there, if at all. The bullshit is in front of me. I mean, we got like 6 cars up there. One of them's bound to screw me over. I've got a safety net, true, but I want to prove that I'm better than that. The reason I have a safety net is because if I go 40 minutes in the race and then someone screws me over and takes me out of the race out of contention, then I don't want to restart the whole thing. Because fuck that noise. I mean, come on. Like, no, that's not happening. It's not happening. Maybe I just need to let off less going closer to the apex. Because I did say a split second, and I just let off way much longer, just even in that last corner. I also need to get my angle down just a little bit. My tires are squealing, which means the wear is going down much quicker than it should be. I'm down to 7%, 10% on fuel. That's a problem. Like right there, even my controller vibrated a little bit. They weren't squealing audibly, or at least as bad. Of course, I was much slower as the lap time thing showed, but it is a game of pushing oneself versus saving one's resources. That is the game of endurance races, and that's why I love them. Because you don't get to go full out and then expect to win the thing. Because A, fatigue, B, can't do it forever because we're humans, not robots. It's kind of impossible. And C, you're gonna run out of shit if you do 100% all the time. I'm gonna go 3 wide. We're gonna go 3 wide because we're that good. Technically 3 wide. Well, we were for like a millisecond. And there goes Edwards right into the fence. He's going to slow Logano up, and I'm going to go right on past. Hoorah, hoorah. Right back in my original podium position. Good to see that. Let's see if I can catch some bitches. Do you hear down here on the low line in that corner right there, how there wasn't nearly as much squealing? That's what I need to aim for. What I need to aim for as well is not to hit the apron, as well as hitting the wall. But it's like they said, sometimes you gotta back